Today was the day that I decided to leave ducking out. This wasn't because of a heavy workload, but because the environment was becoming unhealthy and relationship with the owner unbearable. It's hard to portray on YouTube how difficult it can be living in close quarters with people over a long period of time, especially when conflicts arise.
Our time here in Brazil is coming to an end.
Whether it was being from different nationalities, we didn't quite always see eye to eye. But over time, there were repeated issues with honesty and transparency, something that I couldn't let go.
Hopefully this situation eases up for us.
We had a working agreement of delivering a boat from Australia to the Philippines via Indonesia. The owner of the boat was a keen diver and wanted to explore Raja Ampat, something that was a big selling point for me as my diving background and wanting to explore my favourite country. Not too long after we started our voyage, I started to notice a lot of things. Timelines wouldn't add up, instructions would change on a dime, information would be withheld, and then the blame, more often than not, landing back on me. On sailing boats, problems are constant, and resolutions often have to be abstract. But rather than working together to solve these problems, I was met with a lot of ego and arrogance, especially when the problems were direct outcomes from poor leadership decisions, whether it was unsafe anchorages or not willing to listen to suggestions best suited for the vessel. Some suggestions that would have even drastically changed the outcome of the trip, like making sure our genset system was up to spec before we had left Townsville. Whether it was my age or my experience, his response was,
"Rob, if we do this thing right, we won't need it."
oh boy, did I regret letting that one go. It didn't sit well with me, but I had changed my plans for the year to be able to come on this trip, and I trusted the projected confidence of the owner as he had told me that he had plenty of sailing experience and owned many boats in the past. In the reality of things, watching Sailing Parlay Revival on YouTube doesn't count as real world sailing. This one issue with our genset almost had us stranded twice on our trip. 11 days in Torres Straits and over 10 days in Sarong. When we did get into these situations, there was a constant undertone of criticism that made it difficult to work effectively, let alone capture it on film. I began second guessing everything that I did, not because I didn't know what I was doing, but because the environment made me feel like everything was a mistake. By the time we got to Sarong, I was told that we were going to be skipping Raja, and the end destination in the Philippines had changed. I didn't quite agree with how things were going, and was met with a very hostile situation. And that's when all the truth came out. There was never an intention to go to Raja Ampat. There was never an intention to do any diving. And there was never an intention to deliver on our work agreement. It was just someone trying to take advantage of my skills to help deliver their boat. I really didn't like how tensions were building, and Sarong was the last place I could get off the boat in Indonesia. And that's what I decided to do, taking some personal accountability for my own life.
Last boat together, eh?
Cheers to the best crewmate.
Fuck, how do you feel?
I actually feel like a big relief.
Fuck yeah.
There's a level of respect, comfortable with his ability, so. This is goodbye now for Rob Dog. Hopefully this series comes out okay.
No, see each other tomorrow.
We do a hug for the camera anyways.
Yeah, just for the camera, you dickhead.
Just for the camera. Good luck with you guys.
See you again. Well, slowly getting there. I'm super sad. I'm like super sad.
Reached to the end.
Something that I want to emphasize is that I can handle a big workload and tough criticism, but not at the expense of my own name. Nor will I tolerate disrespect. I didn't make this video to attack or expose someone. It's more of a public record of becoming capable under imperfect conditions, and portray how life on a sailboat isn't always so perfect.
And sometimes the strong move is to walk away. But I don't regret joining the boat, and I also don't regret leaving it.
A lot of people might sit there and think, Rob Dog, what happens now? And I was thinking the same thing. I was walking around the streets of Sarong, the pouring rain, listening to David Porter, trying to think of my next move. But I was so close to Raja Ampat, a place that had been on my bucket list for the longest of times. So I spent that night looking online to find logistically how to get over there and ways of exploring this region of the world. And that's when something amazing happened. Something that Chrissy was even able to come to, and reunite with our friends from Tual. So I spoke with Chrissy and we linked up the following day to catch the public ferry over to Wasai.
Amazing news. Our friends on the vessel Quasar are willing to pick us up in Crete for 2 days.
We're getting adopted! Woohoo!
We're no longer stranded, we're no longer abandoned, and we're finally loved. How amazing is that? So we're gonna go get some beers as a gift for him, and get on the way to Wazai.
I'm so excited!
Yeah, oh man, I've been excited like this much of a trip.
Getting over there was a bit of a mission, as there were so many different public
I feel bad
boats
for
for us
not
to
carrying
catch.
anything.
But it was well worth it, and what you can expect for going to remote parts of Indonesia. You can also expect local
bad
scammers trying to make a quick buck
For
off
not
you.
doing it, but also I could have carried my bag by myself.
100.
100? No! Way!
Yes. 50, 50.
No.
50?
No, I'll take it back to the... I'll give you 20.
Huh?
20.
Yeah, okay.
20.
Okay.
And we still probably got ripped off.
Obviously.
I mean, that's $2.
Yeah,
That was
but
actually a fair bit of shit to carry.
yeah, but you know, like you could have asked.
Just hate backpack, guys.
Arriving in Wasai, you'll have to pay a Marine Parks entry fee for the Raja Ampat zone, and not be tempted to purchase any of the stray cats that are walking around.
Do we take the cart?
No.
From Wasai, there's speedboats that take you between the islands and the Raja Ampat Marine Zone, helping locals commute around. Fortunately for us, our friends on Quasar were currently anchored over at Cree Island, so we jumped in with some locals, shared our stories, and made our way towards Cree to meet up with our friends. Seeing this child on this boat gave me a lot of perspective. It made me think a hell of a lot less about the bad week I'd been having, and for all the things in my life that I was so grateful for. From where I'm from, the opportunities and resources that I have available to me, the possibility to be able to go explore foreign countries, to be surround myself with great, like-minded, friendly people. This is the crew from Quasar, fellow Indonesia explorers and our Raja Ampat dive buddies. We'll introduce them in the next video, but just wanted to say a quick shout out to Jordan and the gang on Quasar for really helping us out and saving us from a tough spot. Tune in to the next episode as we go exploring around Cree Island in Raja Ampat. Thank you for your support on this journey, and I hope it inspires you to get out of your comfort zone and say yes to more in life. Things might not always go to plan, but life will have a way of figuring things out. You've only got one life, so you may as well go and live it.